This is my very first time trying Shake Shack. Never had it before. We've had one nearby for a few years, and it's time to officially try it. So this is just the typical original Shack burger, and then this is a coffee or donut coffee shake, coffee donut shake. However you want to say it. So, yeah, both look good. I actually got these probably fulfilled about 35 minutes ago, so it's been a bit, it's been sitting for a bit, but I think it'll be good nonetheless. All right, let's give her a shot. I'm actually gonna try this first because I'm a sugar nut. So, here we go. Oh wow, that's way more coffee flavor than I thought I would get. Damn. I don't even taste any signs of a donut. Sure? I don't even taste any signs of a donut in that. Well, let me try it again now so I've mixed it up a bit more. There we go. Yeah.
Is it made with hard ice cream or soft ice cream?
I think it's the custard, but I'm not 100% sure. It's already softer anyway because it's been, what, probably 35, 40 minutes since it was made. It is good. It tastes dominantly coffee, but you gotta get in that mid-column to get the,
Then have a bite of your hamburger.
to get the... You're gonna try it first, huh?
Well, I don't want to pull everything out of it. Cause,
Yeah.
It smelled like it has a sauce on it.
I think it does, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's like another Thousand Island knockoff.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. That's what I smelled.
It's typical Thousand Island style.
Oh, what? Hamburger.
Yes, you did. All you got was hamburger. Cheeseburger.
No one tried the hamburger. Doesn't have any flavor.
Does it not? It looks like it should. It tastes good to me. It tastes very similar to Burgerville burgers to me.
Yeah, it's really blunt. I mean, I think...
It's not
I
bad.
actually think BK is far better.
No, definitely. Already, I can say that. Carl's Jr. Here is the Shack burger. That up close. Look at that. It doesn't look bad, but this experienced some tooth gap problems with that lettuce. Yeah. It's definitely nowhere worth its price tag, but it is good to me.
Like, if I had a lot of money, like I just had this budget, and I could spend $1,000 on eating out a month. I mean, like, some people, they do that well. It's like, of all the places I go to, why would I take my money and spend it on something that's mediocre? You know what I'm saying?
The mom review of this burger is very meaty okra. Okra, that's meaty. All in all, would I say this burger is bad? No. It is mediocre, or as she says, meaty okra. Never heard her say that. She has so many things she says wrong, but that's the first time I've ever heard her say that. She usually says mediocre. I don't know. But yeah. I think she said mediocre. This is wild. But yeah, it's not bad, but this is not worth a price tag. Like, even if it's non-GMO, if everything was organic, this would not be worth it. It's a small burger. It is good, but it's not good enough to, like, say, oh, I'm gonna do this over even a Carl's Jr. burger, or for that matter, BK burger. It just isn't worth the price tag. Would I say the shake is worth the price tag? That's like right on the cusp of saying maybe. Middle of the pack. Like, it looks flame broiled. If you actually look at the meat really closely, it looks pretty freaking like it's been on a grill, It looks flame broiled. It doesn't look like it's been on a griddle. It looks like it's been on a grill. But, well, to an extent at least. But yeah, the key to a really good burger is flame broil. Like a BK, so Burger King, like Carl's Jr. You're gonna go with the giants of the industry. Those are the two you go with because they're flame broiled. That's why they're so much better than, say, a McDonald's burger or something. This just reminds me, if you're from the Northwest, like I am, or let alone especially from Oregon, like I am, you're gonna be very familiar with Burgerville. And Burgerville, this basically tastes like a burger. And they also have pretty much equal pricing. Like, they're really expensive. Except for Burgerville, like, if you had to give one the benefit of the doubt over the other in terms of like the actual pricing and what's justifiable for, or which one is more justifiable, if you can really call it that, for the price, just robbery of price tags, it's definitely Burgerville, because Burgerville stays exclusively local to the Pacific Northwest, to Oregon and Washington. Like, they do not, I think there's maybe a few locations in Idaho, but like they just stay, I guess it would just be Northwest, but they just stay there. They stick to that. So in that sense, you could sort of argue it, except they get like solid 80-90% of all their food and ingredients from the local area, which means that it should actually be lesser. And it's not like they export or distribute any of this stuff. Shake Shack is a national chain. Yes, they're very specific and methodical and calculated with where they put their locations. That's why like most states have 1 to 4 locations. They don't actually have very many, and they're kind of scattered across very specific states. But they are technically still a national chain. They're across the country. So in that sense, I'd have to give the thumbs up to excuse making for Burgerville's prices being about the same as Shake Shack. Now, to be fair, this is the first thing I've eaten. So as a result, that could slightly color my review of this, although it's staying the same level. Like, I'd probably give the burger taste a 5.5 out of 10. Like, it's not, again, it's nowhere near worth your price to spend the money on. If you have somebody like, for me, the cool thing about this is that I was able to do this and justify it for the first time ever because of the fact that my brother, who I of course do the whole 7 Days to Die series with on my channel, he has T-Mobile, and so as a result, this was one of the deals that are going to expire, actually ironically, on my birthday from them, where you can get a free Shake Shack burger or Shack burger from Shake Shack, a free one with the purchase of some other item. So I could have saved a lot more money if I didn't buy a shake, but it's also kind of the branding of them. They're obviously, the specialty is the shake. Kind of like, I guess, if you're going to go with a regional choice and famous one at that, you go with the Chicago area's Portillo's. This shake, though, is definitely really good. But of course, you know, again, I could be colored and biased because I am a sugar nut. I am a sugar addict. I do have that addiction problem. But I will say that this is not well mixed in the sense of like, or balanced, I should say, is the correct term, in flavors. Because again, this is supposed to be a donut coffee shake, not just simply a straight coffee shake. Could they have screwed it up? Yeah, there's a chance they could have screwed up the order and just thought, oh, it's just a coffee shake or something. I don't know. They were pretty busy, so I'm assuming that that there's a chance that that could be the case. All in all, though, this is a great shake, and I would put this, out of everything I've had that's sugar delights and ice cream and stuff like that from places, I would probably put this as solid 7.5 out of 10, maybe an 8. And I'm not a coffee guy, so that says a lot. This tastes like a really high quality frappe. This is what it tastes like. It is really good. But I don't taste a hint of the donut flavor. I thought I did earlier, but it just tastes like a coffee shake. But I could down like 50 of them. Like, no exaggeration, I could probably down a solid 7-8 of those in one go in probably less than an hour. So says the sugar addict. So, all in all, you could average out the math. I'm not going to try to do white guy math because I'll probably even fuck that up. But give you I'm going to say we're going to round this up to a 7, or not round, but we're going to put this at a nice in between because it's 7.5 to 8. I'm going to say 7 3/4. And the burger is a solid 5.5 to me. I probably should lower it to probably a 5 though. Probably go with a 5 there. So what does that equal? I think 6 3/4 out of 10, which is actually better than I would have expected myself to give it overall on an average score. But the shake is carrying Shake Shack, absolutely. So would I recommend you try this? No, not unless you have somebody who, again, has T-Mobile and the app and gets these deals. You could ask them if you ever want to try Shake Shack. You could, and you probably should ask them, hey, you mind keeping out a deal with your T-Mobile app for a Shake Shack deal? Because I can't justify paying for it, But I do want to try it. So if you see a good deal that pops up, let me know. And maybe send me a screenshot of the code, because I would love to do that. Stupid thing about Shake Shack, though, in case you don't know, is that you apparently, for these deals at least, you have to download their app and put your information in, obviously, do other things before you can actually order it, and then you finally order, and then of course you pay through the app for pickup. That's the only way this works, that you can get these things, which I think is a really stupid requirement and dumb. It is very predictable. It's very corporate these days. Every, especially fast food corporation, is obsessed with forcing you to download their apps. Same with like convenience stores, and it's such a stupid thing. So what I recommend you do, if this comes to fruition for you, the same kind of scenario, download it, order it, and then as soon as you get your order, uninstall it. That's what I did, because I no reason or intent to ever keep an app like that. But anyway, that's my first reaction, first review to Shake Shack. If you're a Shake Shack connoisseur, you really like Shake Shack, let me know why it is that you like Shake Shack, and if you feel like it is worthwhile to pay the prices for the burgers or anything else. Again, I would love to have you let me know in the comments below, and listen to anybody else as well that might be curious about Shake Shack that has not tried it before. That said, yeah, definitely even a 6 3/4, I feel like it's not justified in their prices, because one of the Shake Shack burgers, I think I saw it listed on their app as $6.29. One of these. This was small, and for like a 5.5 burger out of 10, yeah, you're not gonna dare ever pay again that much. Thank God I got it for free. This you could definitely justify and reason with yourself, or probably others, for paying the price. But then again, you could probably get even better stuff from, like, say, a Cold Stone. I've never been to Cold Stone before because it's also way too fucking expensive. But I could see, if it really is as people hype it up, I could totally see people paying that price. Or a local one, again, is like buying Umpqua ice cream. You could justify paying the exorbitant price that usually in most places you're gonna have to pay normal price for an Umpqua, quart and a half of Umpqua ice cream, because it's that fucking good. But that's it. So there you go. I'm gonna cram the rest of this in my mouth, drink the rest of that shake, and go into a food coma. See you around.